Stoicism is a philosophy that emphasizes the importance of reason, self-restraint, and acceptance of fate. It was a way of life for many ancient Romans, including the respected emperor Marcus Aurelius. Welcome to Black Rock Inspired. Marcus Aurelius was a Roman emperor who is widely remembered for his strong adherence to the philosophical school of Stoicism. Born in 121 AD, he was part of the Antonine dynasty and reigned over Rome from 161 until his death in 180 AD. He is considered one of the last great emperors of antiquity and wrote extensively on his Stoic leanings in his personal works, known as the Meditations. As a Stoic, Marcus Aurelius believed in living according to reason and virtue rather than emotion or pleasure. He focused on accepting whatever life has thrown at him with courage and dignity, believing that one should be indifferent to external events that are beyond their control. This way of thinking imbued much of his rule, as he directed his attention toward justice and social stability. He valued self-discipline, hard work, and humility, reminding himself to never forget the frailness of human nature in order to stay true to Stoic doctrines. Marcus Aurelius was also a dedicated practitioner of philosophy. He wrote extensively on his beliefs and philosophical musings, which were later compiled into the book Meditations. His writings largely focus on how one should think and behave in order to achieve happiness, as well as how virtue can help us find our place in the universe. Marcus Aurelius's work continues to influence many people today, providing a source of guidance and comfort to those seeking a more meaningful life. Today we will be discussing some of the 7 key Stoic philosophies of Marcus Aurelius and how they can help us in our modern lives. Let's get started. Number 1. Acceptance of reality. Marcus Aurelius taught that we must accept what is beyond our control and focus on what we can control. Accepting reality means facing the truth and understanding that life doesn't always go as planned. A practical example of this could be when someone faces a difficult situation, like a natural disaster or illness. Instead of getting upset or frustrated about what has happened, the person can focus on what they can control, such as their response to the situation, their attitude, and their actions. For example, if there is a flood in the neighborhood, they can focus on helping those affected instead of getting frustrated about the flood itself. This shift in perspective can help reduce stress and bring peace of mind. Number 2. Virtue. Marcus also believed that living a virtuous life is the key to happiness, and that we should strive to be honest, just, and compassionate. Imagine a situation where a friend is going through a difficult time and confides in you about their struggles. Instead of just only offering advice, you can actively listen to them and try to understand their perspective. This shows compassion and helps to build a deeper relationship with a friend. Another is honesty in daily life. This can be as simple as telling the truth in a difficult conversation or owning up to a mistake instead of making excuses. This helps to build trust and credibility with others. Finally, practicing justice involves volunteering for a local charity or standing up for someone who is being treated unfairly. This shows a commitment to fairness and equality and can help to make the world a better place. Number 3. Stoic joy. Marcus taught that joy and peace can be found by embracing the present moment and focusing on what is good in our lives. Practicing Stoic joy means looking for the good in our lives and cherishing it, even if there are difficult times or struggles. One example is the notion of fate love, which suggests that we accept our current circumstances wholeheartedly, knowing that even what may seem like bad luck now might be beneficial later. A practical way to practice Stoic joy is by engaging in activities that bring us bliss and make us feel alive. These can range from nature walks to listening to music or engaging in hobbies like art or cooking. Doing something that makes you smile can be incredibly grounding and helps bring perspective when facing difficult times. It also gives us an opportunity to appreciate ourselves for having done something meaningful with our time. Number 4. Responsibility. Marcus Aurelius believed that we have a responsibility to be the best versions of ourselves and to improve the world around us. This could involve volunteering at a local non-profit organization or simply taking the time to listen and support a friend in need. By being proactive in making a positive difference in the lives of others, we are fulfilling our responsibility to improve the world around us and to be the best versions of ourselves. Another example could be committing to self-improvement and personal growth. This could involve setting personal goals, learning new skills, or engaging in activities that challenge us and help us to grow as individuals. By continuously striving to be better, we demonstrate a sense of responsibility to ourselves and to the world. Number 5. Self-reflection. If you are distressed by anything external, the pain is not due to the thing itself, but to your estimate of it, and this you have the power to revoke at any moment. Marcus Aurelius. Stoicism emphasizes the importance of self-reflection, which can help us understand the root cause of our emotions and reactions. To do this effectively, it's important to take a step back from the situation you're facing and assess it with an unbiased lens. Ask yourself questions like, what am I feeling? Or, is this an effective way of responding? By engaging in this practice, you can gain insights into your motivations and intentions, as well as uncover patterns in your behavior. For example, if you tend to get frustrated when someone doesn't agree with you on a particular topic, taking the time to reflect on why that might be can help you identify potential underlying issues. Perhaps there is a fear of being wrong, or maybe you attach too much importance to having the right answer. Through self-reflection, these behaviors become more apparent, which can lead to more productive conversations in the future. Number 6. Accepting death. Marcus Aurelius believed that death is a natural part of life, and that we should accept it with dignity and grace. One method of accepting death is by living life to its fullest and making the most of each day. Doing this means striving to make the most of every moment, and not letting the little things pass us by or taking for granted those we love. This could mean anything from scheduling regular dates with friends and family, exploring new hobbies or places, showing gratitude for life and all it has to offer. Another way of accepting death is by coming to terms with our own mortality. Recognizing that life is finite can be a powerful motivator when it comes to living consciously and intentionally, like avoiding regrets later in life, appreciating the present moment, and finding a sense of peace in being an insignificant part of a larger universe, where life continues on regardless of what happens to us individually. Finally, another practical way of accepting death is through meditation or mindfulness practices. Acknowledging one's thoughts and feelings about mortality can be difficult, but it can also bring clarity regarding life's priorities and provide a sense of comfort in knowing that there is nothing out there that we cannot eventually accept in time. Number 7. Gratitude. Marcus believed life should be approached with an attitude of thankfulness. He believes that by cultivating an attitude of gratitude, people can show appreciation for what they have while also learning to accept things they cannot change. For instance, when you wake up in the morning, take a moment to be thankful for having a roof over your head and a bed to sleep in. Acknowledge the fact that you are safe and sound, which is something not everyone has. You can also be grateful for having food to eat and clothes to wear. Being grateful for the small things gives us perspective on how lucky we really are, and helps us realize how much we have in our lives. Marcus Aurelius' teachings on Stoicism are timeless and invaluable guides for our lives. His ideas have been interpreted in many different ways over the centuries, but all agree that it provides an important roadmap for how to live with joy and purpose. The teachings are just as relevant today as they were thousands of years ago, allowing us to navigate our complex lives with grace, humility, and understanding. We hope you've enjoyed exploring the 7 Stoic philosophies of Marcus Aurelius with us. If you enjoyed this video, please leave us a like and subscribe to stay up to date on plenty more similar content. Until next time, thank you for watching.